Jumping a car over a train, falling off of a speeding motorcycle, hurling yourself out of an exploding building. That is the life of a Hollywood stuntman. Sounds awesome. You bet! Sounds dangerous? Kind of. But if you're an adrenaline junkie who wants to live life to the fullest, we're going to show you how to become a professional stuntman. This is epic how-to.
Epic how-to.
The life of a stuntman isn't all peaches and sword fights. As a stuntman, you're going to be traveling a lot. Movies shoot all over the world and workdays can be 14 hours long. This isn't some desk job you can snooze your way through. When you're bungee jumping out of an airplane, you need to be 100%. There's also no real job security. When you finish up shooting a stunt, there's no guarantee that you're going to be hired again. Plus, with CGI being used more and more these days, many physical stunts are slowly becoming obsolete. And we have to mention this. Stunt work is dangerous. Insanely dangerous. Since 1959, 20 stuntmen have died in the line of duty. A study by the Screen Actors Guild shows almost 5,000 members were injured from 1982 to 1986 while filming a television show or movie. But that's a small price to pay to set yourself on fire for a living, right guys? While you don't need a degree to be a stuntman, you do need to be a great athlete in peak physical condition. If you can't run a mile without getting winded, you might not want to jump into this career. You're going to want to have a solid athletic background, particularly in gymnastics. Not only will gymnastics teach you strength and agility, but most stuntmen were former gymnasts too. You're also going to want to have mastery of several different relatable skills, like martial arts, driving, and swimming. Pick up an extreme sport too, such as rock climbing, hang gliding, or skydiving. Remember, any physical skill you're good at could potentially land you a gig. Stunt work is a tight-knit industry that's notoriously hard to break into. Stuntmen and women are usually the sons and daughters or even the grandsons and granddaughters of stuntmen and women. But if you look like a famous actor, the door is wide open. Stuntwoman Sophia Crawford got her big break on Buffy the Vampire Slayer in large part because she kinda looks like Sarah Michelle Gellar. Kinda. So where does that leave you if your dad was never in a fight sequence and Ray Charles wouldn't mistake you for a celebrity? That's a blind joke. The best approach is to have the proper training. Yep. It's time to go back to school. At Stunt School, you're going to be mentored by the best professional stuntmen in the business. The International Stunt School in Seattle, LA Stunts in Atlanta, and Hollywood Stunts in Brooklyn all offer week-long boot camps that give you a crash course in stunt work, as well as business seminars and professional networking opportunities. Prices of these classes vary, but expect to pay somewhere around several $1,000s to attend. At Stunt School, you're going to learn how to perform some spectacular stunts. But if you can't wait, because you're impatient, we'll just tell you how some of them work. But first, a quick reminder that none of these stunts should be done at home or without the guidance of a trained professional. Martial arts fight scenes are done by pulling punches and hitting non-dangerous areas of the body while acting like you're getting pummeled. If you've seen professional wrestling, you know the gist. For falling short distances, the basic technique is to tuck your head and roll as you hit the ground. This will distribute the impact across your whole body and minimize the risk of serious injury. You know when a car hits something and then goes flying through the air? That's called a cannon roll, and it's done by hooking a cannon under the car and firing it off at the precise time of the jump. Ever wonder how drivers pull those tight tunes around hairpin corners? They use a handbrake turn, done by slowly taking your foot off the gas right as you're about to turn and then turning the wheel hard and simultaneously pressing the clutch and handbrake. Easier said than done. When the back wheels come around, release the handbrake and bring out the clutch. In the world of stuntmen, falling off a high building is called, appropriately enough, a high fall. It's done by having an airbag, which, if you can't tell, is a giant bag filled with air, break the stuntman's fall. Safety spotter is on hand to make sure that everything goes smoothly. Getting lit on fire is one of the most dangerous stunts there is. You need to wear several layers of clothing made of fire-resistant material like asbestos, as well as gloves and a hood that connects to an oxygen tank to make sure you can breathe when you're on fire. Then you're coated in a special flammable gel that will contain the fire, as well as a fire retardant gel to keep you from being burned. It's like sexy time, but hotter. Even with all these precautions, there's always the chance of getting burned, so a team of paramedics will always be on standby in case anything goes wrong. Again, as if I need to say this every single time something like this comes out of my mouth, don't try this at home. Now, after you're schooled and certified, you're going to need to join the Actors Union, SAGAFTRA. Yes, stuntmen fall under the same union as normie actors, and to get most movie and TV work, you need to be a member. Unfortunately, as any actor will tell you, joining the guild is not easy. You can't join the guild without a job, and you often can't get a job unless you're in the guild. That's dumb. You're left with two options. One, you You can pray that a stunt coordinator needs someone that can do something only you can do and will hire you based on that, or the quickest way is to do extra work. If you do 3 days of qualifying background work, qualifying being the key word, you can become eligible to join SAG-AFTRA and give them your money. Congratulations, now you're a stuntman. But what's it like on set? One of the coolest things about being a stuntman is that there's no typical day. You could be doing wire work in Thailand and then parachuting over shark-infested waters in Hawaii the next day. But every set will have 3 key people that you're gonna work with, so pay attention. The stunt rigger is the person who physically sets up the stunt. Usually a former stuntman, this person has a deep knowledge of the stunt's mechanics and is responsible for your safety. Stunt coordinator is the head of the stunt department and designs the movie's stunts. More importantly, this is the guy or gal that is going to hire the stuntman. And the second unit director is the person who films the stunt. They're responsible for how the stunts are ultimately going to look on film. These are all also great careers to consider after your time as a stuntman has come and gone. So, now that you are a stuntman, how much can you expect to get paid? The money can vary depending on your contract, but guild rules require stuntmen are paid a minimum flat rate of $859 a day as of July 2013, but that is subject to change. You get an additional stunt adjustment bonus for the difficulty and intensity of the stunt. You'll also get residual checks. That is money you receive when the movie is shown in other places besides theaters, like on TV, just like the normie actors. Oh, look at that! You're a stuntman now. You were listening. Every day you're performing death-defying feats and living life on the edge for a job. You're a household name like that one really famous stuntman, John Stuntman. This has been Epic How To. Barrel roll. Let us know what topic you guys think we should break down next in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.